Manipulating. Mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to No Sleep, the podcast. I'm AJ Simmons, a comedian, and just one small part of this little podcast you're about to watch. We start every episode by telling a couple jokes, and I'm going to do that right now. Are you guys familiar with the song Any Man of Mine by Shania Twain?
Mm-hmm.
Any man of mine.
Better walk the line. Better have a rootin', scootin', tootin' kind of time. Something like that.
That song.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I always kind of filled in my own lyrics to songs because I didn't look into them. You know, Google wasn't quite where it is now.
Right.
And now that I'm older, I'm kind of going back and looking into some of these famous songs from my life. And so I looked into Any Man of Mine by Shania Twain. There were a few lines that jumped out at me here. I'd like to read them out to you here. And I can be late for a date, that's fine, but he better be on time.
Oh, double standard.
And anything I do or say better be okay when I have a bad hair day.
Oh.
And when I cook him dinner and I burn it black, he better say, I like it like that. Now that right there is the bio of every toxic single mother I've ever ran into, ever. That's fucked up.
And true.
Yeah. If you don't like me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Bitch, don't be your worst. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
Some of us are actually trying our best.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty bad. Not to get political here.
Well,
but I'm going to for just a brief second. How shit do you have to be at your job to make the police seem like they're pretty good at their job? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like right now, ICE is off the hook with this shit.
Yeah.
And the police are like, damn, you know, it's like being the second drunkest guy at the bar where you're like, well, I'm not that guy. You know?
Right.
Being fucked up, watching Intervention, you're like, well, at least I'm not that.
Oh, I used to love that.
Yeah.
Man, I loved it.
They've actually gotten it to a point where black people are actually calling the police for help.
Yeah. Seriously. I've seen videos of the police like arguing with ICE.
Yeah.
Being like, you guys are a bunch of pussies, you know?
Well, they sent in the National Guard. They were fucking, I saw at one place they were handing out snacks and like drinks to the protesters. So the National Guard was like protecting the protesters from the federal government, which is like, this ain't great.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Not a great sign.
Yeah.
I've been studying for my electrician aptitude apprentice test. And, and if I had to describe it in one scene from a movie, it's the Billy Madison with his friend Chris Farley trying to encourage him by taking the shirt off to learn math. You know what I'm saying? I'm using flashcards and shit over here.
You got to know some hard shit, don't you?
It's pretty like some complex algebra and stuff that I wasn't even good when I was in school, you know?
Right.
I'm trying to learn this shit again.
You got to be pretty brave to do that too, because one fuck up is not just a mistake. You get electrocuted.
Yep.
Or you burning something up or down. So
Yeah. Well, that'll be it for me, Sam. You can cut to Tom McGrain. He's got a long list here.
No, this is from, I got some jokes I didn't do on Friday.
Okay.
I ran out of time. And they weren't great jokes, so I'm glad I didn't have to do them. And let's see. This guy, I don't know if you guys know this, but this might surprise you guys. But I am 190 pounds of rock solid muscle. Did you know that?
I did not.
Goddamn.
Problem is I weigh 240 pounds.
That's all you should have did. That's funny, dude. That's hilarious.
I used to be able to bench press 400 pounds. Now I have huge tits.
Gabagoo.
Those are oldies. Do I have any more of those bad boys? Should I be using actual set jokes on the podcast?
Yes.
Might as well.
Oh, I wanted to do this one so bad. I did this on the podcast. That's where I got it, though. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, what is it?
I got my neighbor at our new house. He's got a huge clock on his wall.
Yeah.
And it's got like a bunch of horses running through a meadow. And it's a great big clock. It takes up like a third of his wall. It's like right in the middle.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking awesome. I want it so bad. I'm jealous of my neighbor's gigantic horse clock. That would have killed on Friday. Would have killed. 30 years. Oh, I did this. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Do I have an actual other joke that I think it's fun. People keep. No, not a joke. Did you guys watch The Rip? I'll save the rest for the podcast. How about that?
Okay.
How about that? I did a couple actual jokes.
I like them.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Good job.
You can cut to our very special guest host, Danny T.
What up? Hey, I did come up with a couple ideas. I don't know if they're formulating to jokes yet. And one idea was, we as Americans, we're obsessed with all these cooking shows. We love Gordon Ramsay's Hell Kitchen.
Yeah.
And we also like his nightmare thing where he goes and criticizes people in the way they cook. Kids cooks, celebrity cooks, all these different cooks. You know what kind of show we need? We need a prison cook show because they know how to cook.
There you go.
They can make a 4-course meal with a pack of noodles, a bag of chips, and a candy bar.
That's right.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Celebrity, you got
Hell
everything
yeah.
at your fingertips. I want to see you make a meal with a Twix
Heck yeah,
and a
man.
pack of flavored Kool-Aid. That's what I want to see.
And a nice aged toilet wine.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they call it pruny or what?
Yeah.
What is pruno or something? They
Yeah.
call it something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And man, that's some dedication right there. You know you really want to drink when you're willing to take like some old like fruit, sit in your toilet for weeks and then drink it.
Yeah.
Pope and all. Ugh.
Oh man, our buddy. I don't know if you met Joey Ficken, didn't you,
Yeah.
Sam?
I knew Joey.
Oh damn, and you didn't really know him.
I knew Joey.
AJ.
I met him a
You
couple
did.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a pretty long. I don't remember the bit at all, but about Jankum. It's where you like shit and piss in a bottle, and they do this in prison, and then you seal it up, and then you let it sit there for a real long time, and then I
Ferment.
guess you can inhale it,
What?
and it'll fuck you up.
Off
What
like the
the
He used to do a bit about it. Yeah, I don't
shit
know.
and piss fumes.
Yeah,
Damn.
because it like ferments or something over
Yeah.
time.
Wow.
That's gross.
Yeah. Or you drink it. I don't know, but I hope to God you don't drink it.
Yeah. Hopefully you just huff it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not huffing
Yeah.
it either.
Yeah, but that's a step, at least a step above drinking it.
Yeah.
You know? So
That's several steps above drinking.
Yeah.
A step.
That makes the kids who were like huffing markers and glue seem like pretty reasonable now that I think
Oh
about
my
it.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Huffing gas.
yeah.
God damn. No, I love all that that like prison ingenuity stuff. I've watched like quite a few videos where it'll be guys who are now out, but they're like, this is how we make the pizza. And they'll get, like 50 of those like field trip size Dorito bags like kids get from like commissary, I guess.
Yeah.
And then like they'll wet them and put them in a bag until it becomes like a dough.
Yeah.
And then they'll like lay it all out, all perfect, using a fucking toothpaste and all like crazy shit.
Yeah.
you know?
Dude, I tell you what, I can watch prison shows forever because some of the logic they have in there is just silly. I remember watching, it was like it was on TBS or whatever it is. You know how they doing documentary information stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Where this one warden was walking around showing people his prison, how well, he's like got it to change over the years. And he was bragging about how they had missed their quota for stabbings that month. Like it was an actual acceptable number of stabbings,
Yeah.
and they missed it by one. Like what kind of dude? That to me is just so mind-boggling that you actually have a number that you're saying, hey, as long as we stay under 2 stabbings this month, we're good.
Right.
But you hit 3, it's like, God damn it, what happened? You're in a prison. That's what happened. Like, what did you expect?
They have one of those, like, how many days since last stabbing or whatever.
Yeah.
They have to cross out the zero. Yeah.
But yeah, he was pretty proud about
Zero.
that. That he had kept it down and he was won over, and but yeah, acceptable number of stabbings in a prison.
Yeah.
Getting stabbed because like you're not getting stabbed with a knife. You're
No.
getting stabbed with like a sharpened toothbrush.
Yeah.
Or somebody spent some time sharpening a fucking plastic fork.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They must really hate you. They taking that much time and effort to sharpen up that plastic.
Make a
Whittling
shiv.
it down. Yeah. Yeah. That's so scary, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
And then the one that I used to like, I don't like watching him because it's scary to watch dude because you can almost hear it and see it in his face and hear it in his voice. It's the Bootyman, where Chris Rock talked about him one time because he talked about getting his salad tossed. It was like that whole thing there.
Yeah.
And so the salad toss man got out of prison. And on TikTok, he would just recap these stories about stuff that happened in prison and everything else. And he was telling this story about how he was out of prison and how he still likes booty, even though he's not in prison. He had just become so accustomed to it.
Right.
That he saw a guy in Walmart, like some fat dude just bent over and his butt crack was showing, and he said he got hard. Like, God damn.
Oh.
Booty man, God damn, you need to go back to prison. And he had no teeth. I have to find a clip. I will send it to you. For people that don't know this, every once in a while when I talk about a story, it seems like I don't think Toll and AJ and Alex normally believe me, so I have to send them proof.
Yeah.
So I would text them stories or text them the clips of the thing. It's like, oh shit.
I'm gonna give Bootyman a follow.
That's right. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you where he's talking about that. It's funny as shit.
Well, it must be like, at least for me, like whenever I worked with people, as time goes on, you get to know them and stuff, and you're around them all the time. They kind of become more attractive to you, right? It's like work goggles or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I wonder if prison is
proximity,
just
attraction.
Exactly, where it's like, oh, ass kind of fat. Like you didn't notice it at first,
right?
You just noticed the giant mole on her face the first time you saw her, or whatever. But then you're starting to like reassess and shit. You got 8 hours together.
Yeah.
I wonder if prison is like that, just to the max, where it's like you go in there, you're not really gay. You're just hanging out. You're not really into stabbing people or booty.
Yeah. But I always think about that
And then
too.
you're there for like 9 years, and you're like, he's not bad. Like,
Yeah. But I tried to write a bit about it. I don't have one, but about like, I can go I've done it in my life, go a real long time without getting laid. And it's not like I'm just out there like, now I have to.
Right.
Like now it's like, yeah, you can just not have sex.
What's your definition of a long time? What's the long time that you went without sex?
Oh man, I went after my first girlfriend. I went a long time.
Like, what's a long time? I'm asking you a number. Like a year, 2 months, 4 months, like 5 years?
I bet it was a couple of years.
God damn, with no sex at all?
Wow.
I'd have to really think about it. It was a long time.
Ooh,
Because I was sad and I was all fuck. This is the only girl I ever dated. I don't know. We were together for like 5 years.
damn.
And I would say I got fucking skinny and jacked. So the fact that I wasn't getting laid also didn't make sense on that front too. But I was just like a sad, introverted. Yeah, I would say from the time, because it would have been from the time we broke up to, there was probably something in there, but to when I started doing stand-up, because when I started doing stand-up, a lot of my bits were about not getting laid.
Wow.
Yeah.
You always find a way to amaze me, Toad. I would have never thought you.
I wouldn't, looking at me now, I would never have guessed that either. You know what I mean? Like my current self, I would be like, oh, of course my younger self was getting laid, but no, not so much. My young, handsome self was.
Yeah. But that's
Right.
almost, a certain emotional maturity maybe that you have there that you're able to, I guess it sounds like you were also just depressed.
I was depressed, and I also wasn't. I wasn't going to lower my standards,
Right.
which were pretty fucking too high, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I had the opposite problem, and this is no offense to anyone I've dated or anything, but like, I feel like I probably could have raised the bar a little, a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Where I was just someone where I just liked if anyone liked me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was like intriguing to me. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe there's something here. Versus like thinking at all about what I wanted out of a person, or
Yeah. I mean, I was in situations where girls were like, I was like, I don't want to. I'm going to leave.
Oh my
And they were like,
goodness.
what?
You guys
like,
are
I'm
so
leaving.
advanced for me. When I was growing up, dude, when I first found out about fucking,
It was a wrap.
I wanted to fuck every type of woman there was. I remember that I actually had a list when I was a kid that I wanted to fuck a fat woman, a skinny woman, an old woman, a short woman, a tall woman, an Asian woman, a black woman, a white woman. Every type of woman, I wanted to fuck it.
How many did you check off?
2.
It's still up on the fridge at home, though.
I want your wife and kids to look at it every day.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to get there.
It's like anything else was. Like, remember when you first started driving? Like, oh, dude, I'm gonna drive everywhere. I'm gonna drive here. I'm gonna drive there.
Yeah.
I love driving.
Yeah.
That's like, you can't get me to drive nowhere. Like, could you back the car out and move my car? No, fuck no. I don't want to back my car out. I don't want to do nothing. But yeah, when you first get in experience, you want to just take advantage. It feels so good and lovely. So yeah, I wanted to fuck everything. Then I got to a point like, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys been with other types of women other than just white?
Yes.
So you know, oh, okay, never mind.
What?
I was going to say you didn't have to answer because I didn't know if that would like upset the home front or not.
Oh, no.
So
She's cool. She listens to the podcast, Danny. She's fine.
yeah, okay. Well, every once in a while I hear you apologize to us. I didn't want to like.
Oh, yeah, I'll do
Well, that's
that
part
too.
of it, too.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the question: do you guys think there really is a difference when it comes to different types of women that you have experienced?
Like, are you talking about with the genitals specifically, or?
Overall, I don't.
Okay.
However you want to break it down. You want to talk about the smell or the touch? Or
Yeah, I was
taste?
trying
You
to-
think it's a difference?
I think I'd say there's a difference between women. I also haven't been with that many multiracial.
You don't
women.
have to. I'm just saying at least 2. You have a comparison. So if you have at least say white and black, you got a comparison. Is there really a difference between the 2?
No, not on their part. I don't think. I think I was, because I didn't know if there was going to be a difference. I felt like I was sort of like, you know, what's going to happen? Is it going to be different? Like, is the way that I have sex going to be like wrong to them or something like that? But
So you was in your head.
oh, definitely, always. But no, because I've had sex with white girls, obviously, and then a Hispanic girl and a black girl as well. Have not made it to Asian yet. Working on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, you at least got 3 checked off.
Yeah. But no, it all seemed. I think it all seemed pretty straightforward. The Hispanic girl didn't like any booty hole stuff. I know that for sure. You know,
I think that comes.
hi puppy.
Oh, erase that part.
I think that goes across all races, though.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the lady.
Yeah. Sometimes you're there and you're just like,
Me and it's kind of funny you bring that up because Sarah and I had a discussion after the big show on Friday.
all right.
Oh, okay.
So I had a couple beers, which I don't usually do.
Okay.
Pretty fun, and Sarah was feeling loosey goosey. She basically broke it to me. She's like, "Oh, have I ever never?" She's like, "I was telling my friend that I'm saving butt stuff till marriage because I told a butt stuff joke."
What the hell?
And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Wait, is this true? Like we've done? I mean, you know, there's been there's some stuff that's been done, but not certain things."
Right.
And she was like, "Yeah, that's what we're doing now." Now, I was like, see,
trying to incentivize you.
That's the new carrot.
Yeah.
It's anal.
Yeah. That might be enough to get it over the finish line.
So now everybody knows if they listen to the podcast and come to our future possible wedding
It's butts
that night.
So that I do is a lot more than I do.
I do. Sorry, Sarah.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Have you noticed any differences?
Yes, I would definitely say I've noticed some differences because I don't know if you noticed, I grew up in an all-black community, so the sex with black women that I can remember, it was very like reserved, kind of pulled back. Like I don't remember. Now, granted, I was younger when I was in St. Louis growing up and everything else. You're talking about like high school, not very adventurous, very just straightforward. Missionary, we done, we out. But then when it came to white women, they were a lot more open, a lot more free, and a lot more like, like expressive. And they talk and they tell you all these things. Like the black women is like everything's a secret. Like what it looks like, what they do when you're not here. It's like it's very shh. Because I think that was just the way we grew up.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that you openly talked about. But then white girls were really open, really forward, and so it came out through the sex the same way. So it didn't feel very closed off. It was very open and free. Very freeing.
Well, that must have been kind of nice.
Yeah. Especially in comparison.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's probably some black freaks out there. I just never ran across any at the time.
I'm looking at one right now.
But it could be the other way around. I'm pretty sure there's some prudish white girls out there. But from my experience, that just seems like what I have noticed.
Yeah. I feel like my litmus test is always like, I'm pretty quick to like go down on a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Hey-yo.
Monster on the box.
they just like, hello, my name is AJ.
Yeah. But if they don't reciprocate, now my eyebrows up. Now I'm like, I expect a little reciprocation.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm going out on the dance floor first, I feel like that's fair. And if they just straight up not into it, don't even like touch it or look at it, then it becomes like weird, like transactional or something. I've ran into that a few times.
Almost like they just say thank you and then open the door.
Yeah, or just that. I guess they would call it almost like a pillow princess, maybe, or something.
Yeah.
Just like not like active in it. Where I'm like, I'm looking for a team player here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Talking about something like that, I had a talk with a buddy. This was years ago. But I had a buddy that was telling me that he was. These kind of talks happen in real life all the time. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we was kind of talking about the whole thing was kind of like a no-go when it comes to relationships. Mm-hmm. And I think everybody wholeheartedly had agreed that if your lady's not blowing you, this can't go any farther than where we at. That is definitely a must, right? The same way some women like, hey, you got to open the door for me. Guys like, hey, you got to blow me. Mm. Right. This guy said he's been married for like, I think 3 years. Never once did his wife give him a blowjob. We were amazed. We was like, why the hell did you marry? Because once again, we had already agreed that's the must. He's like, well, her trade-off is she'll always do anal. So, do you think that's a good trade-off? No BJ for anal, 100%?
I mean, I guess it would depend on how good the blowjob is, too.
No. I know,
but hypothetically, if it was a good blowjob, if it was like top tier, then I'm like, I don't know if it's a great trade-off, Yeah. But it's better than nothing.
But if you don't even know.
That's true. You don't even know what you're missing.
Yeah.
Because it could be a toothy, terrible.
But it was like, so.
I don't mind teeth. Kind of builds up some resistance.
It's some dick calluses.
I should have known we were going to get here.
Are you wearing a rib condom? No, not at all.
I got gills.
Something crunchy down here.
Yeah.
All I got to say is if a blind person touched my dick, they would get a whole novel.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's important to have someone who's like a team player,
Yeah.
That's what I think.
True.
I agree.
Yeah. Like enthusiasm.
And sometimes I guess I've seen different things online, and I think you guys say what you think. You think women are bullshitting when they talk about how much they like to do it and what they got to do for their man? Like, is this one lady that was online talking about, I never send my man out without blowing him first because I want to make sure he's in a good mood.
Oh, I've seen those before.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's full of shit. Really?
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
Yeah,
I mean, it might be true for that person, but I still don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe she's doing
it.
She's just on here just catfishing or whatever you call it. Like,
that's what I mean. I mean, I'm sure there's some people in life that are like that, but I feel like those people saying it on, I don't know.
Yeah, they lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're doing that on the reg, it's like if you have to brag about it,
Yeah.
you know, you're probably not about it.
I'm
Right.
with you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
talk about how good you are at fighting. You probably can't fight.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good rule as well.
Yeah. Don't talk about fighting.
Yeah.
That's why I never talk about it.
Me either.
Hey,
Like
back,
Bruce Lee.
back to this prison stuff though. You guys, yeah, I like prison because I had this idea for a joke. I don't know if I do it because sometimes I get a little iffy on how they would come off because I have like weird things go through my head. You know how people's like, if I ever go to prison, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna just fucking
Knock out the biggest dude.
I got a different one. So if I go into prison, I'm gonna find the biggest dude and offer to blow him. And then while I'm blowing him, I'm gonna bite his dick off.
Yeah, there you
I'm like, goddamn, like, you see this big dude
Yeah.
tried to rape me? I just bit his dick off. Now what?
And I swallowed it.
Yeah.
And now I don't have to worry about anybody trying to rape me. Now I'll have to worry about somebody trying to stab me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
There you
One
go.
thing out of two things to worry about, I've knocked it down to 50%. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
There you go.
Better to only be stabbed than raped and stabbed.
There you go. But technically, if you're getting raped, you are being stabbed.
That is true.
Just saying.
Safely, relatively, though.
Well, it depends.
I mean, for your life, not to die. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
Speaking of, I said a terrible thing to my daughter today, which in the context was not terrible, but I was like, man, what a terrible thing to say to any woman. I think I wrote it down. Oh, yeah. I said to my little baby daughter, I was changing her diaper. She was freaking out. I said, if you just let it happen, it might be a pleasant experience. I was like, oh, man. I was like, if somebody don't ever,
Don't listen
no one
to that.
ever say that. If anyone ever says that to you, run away.
I would agree.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That was good secondary advice, not the first
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah. Luckily, she can't fully understand what I'm saying at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Has there ever
yeah.
been anything someone's in that same kind of thread of thought? Has anyone ever convinced you to try something and you did like it? Danny?
Convinced me to try something that I did like.
sexually?
Yeah, sexually, maybe that you hadn't tried before. Could be like a position.
Well, I'll tell you this. I was accidentally convinced to do something, and I didn't even notice. It was gross. So I've never done the whole sex thing with the period. That's not
Oh,
my thing.
okay.
Okay.
And so anyway, a long time ago, it was this girl I hooked up with or whatever. And I knew about sex, but I'm thinking like, wow, she's really wet. This is fucking awesome, right?
I'm killing it.
And yeah, literally. And so anyway, when it was all said and done, I just remember her at one time, she was saying, ooh, I'm so wet, you should taste it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I remember her like trying to touch my lips, and I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And so anyway, we kind of finish up, and it is what it is. And I take her home, I come back, and I like, turn the lights on. It's fucking like a murder scene. Like, what the fuck is all this? She didn't have sex with me, like, it didn't even tell me. It was so gross. So, no.
Did she know?
Yeah, she knew.
Oh.
Yes. I think women knew. No, when they are, doing
Yeah.
whatever. So, yes, I wasn't convinced to do it, but I incidentally participated and didn't even know it. Just
That's crazy. She tried to get you to taste it.
yes, it was very crazy.
Yeah. I've like accidentally almost done that before where it's like sometimes you'll kind of like knock a period loose or something a little.
Say what?
Has that ever happened to you? Where it's like they're close to starting it and you have sex and then it kind of like jump starts it a little, I think, by like having the sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I don't think she knew. And then I didn't really know, but then I got down there and it just smelled, like a penny factory or whatever. And I was like, oh. Then you turn the lights on. And you're like, ooh. Should have brought out the brown towel.
Yeah. I don't have if it's like heavy flow, I'd probably pass, but
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Really?
No.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I've had
Yeah.
a lot of period sex.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They're generally the ladies I could always judge. I'm like, I know what time of the month it is because somebody's horny.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And once again, the killing part about it. Remember my first thing I was just telling you guys about?
Yeah.
The whole difference between black and white? I'm assuming these are white girls.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Sir.
They were very open, very forthcoming with that. But black women, one, I didn't know black women had periods until later on in life, and then for them to even do anything with, like, that never was a thing.
Yeah, kind of like that secrecy thing.
You were way younger though, right?
Yeah.
I think that's probably a big part of it.
Maybe. I feel like
But I'm thinking even young white girls, like.
But also, no, I'm not trying. But here, let's put a little asterisk on this part that we might erase. But young white girls hooking up with big old black dudes, probably a little more sexually free than other young white ladies might be.
Really?
Yes.
All right. I think it works for it. You know something I don't know.
based off the videos I've been watching.
But they're being paid for that. That's like different.
Yeah.
That could be true. At least if it was like small town Iowa or something, they might be like a little bit more open minded or something. Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
I did recently celebrate a birthday, like earlier January, and I didn't get a chance to do my second joke, by the way. I just forgot what it was. Then we started talking about prison, and it went a whole different
It went off the rails.
But being wished a birthday wish is always cool as long as you keep it in perspective. I just don't like when people over-exaggerate a birthday wish, because somebody wished me a happy birthday and a million more. Like, first off, I don't know how you know how life works, but I'm not gonna get more than probably like 30 more birthdays. So I'm glad you're optimistic, thinking I might get a million more. But let's just knock that down. Pick happy birthday and at least 35 more. That'd be realistic to me.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it.
That's a good run.
Yeah.
And many more.
Yes, many more. I even take that. It's almost like
somebody
somebody telling the girl, like, "Ooh, I want to make love to you all night." Really? Let's stop.
Yeah.
How about a tight 15?
Yeah.
What about a tight 4? How about that? Let's really get it in there. Yeah. So stop over exaggerating your wishes and your things.
Yeah.
It throws me off.
Goddamn.
Makes sense.
Anybody ever over exaggerate something that irritates you, Toe?
Yes, but I don't know if I can.
You don't know if Sarah will let you talk about it.
No. I'm trying to think of an example, but I know that
Yeah. Over exaggerate.
people lying on, social media where it's clearly untrue.
Like an over exaggerated story.
Yeah.
I'll see those a lot.
That you know the story and you know they over exaggerate.
Yeah, or that the story is absolutely not the way that they're telling it.
It's about 30% true or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you realize somebody constantly lies,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, right."
You ever have somebody?
Right.
You ever have somebody lie and they try to get you to co-sign it? And they're friends, so you don't want to make them look bad.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't want to co-sign because you know it's a lie.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of an example of that. I'm sure it's happened.
That one happens with like comedy shit a lot that I'll be around where someone will be like, there was 900 people there. I killed. It was a standing ovation. And I'm like,
You were there, right?
I mean, the exaggeration
it's like
for
you don't
comedy stuff. Like,
It was a good night.
I mean,
it was cool.
God bless him. Oh, my man, Joey Fickin. There was a period of time where he's like, I've never bombed. I'm like, you ever been to a show you're at, my friend? Yes, you have. You have. I don't know. And he was good,
Yeah.
but he certainly had also bombed sometimes.
Yeah.
Joey was one of those odd ones. You have those comedians. Uncle Mark could be an example of it. And I like the balance of it because you have 90% of the guys it's going to be your basic conversation, not monotone. What's the word I'm looking for with him? Like when you talk back and forth to people.
Like a dialogue?
Yeah, dialogue, but it starts with an M. But anyway, most of your comedians are like that. They just kind of conversation and just, observation type stuff. Then you have the ones that I call it, they're talented comedians. They can sing, they can play piano, they can do shit, and they're funny with it.
Right.
And then you have those oddballs that do things that catch you off guard. And shit. And it's just like, it's still funny, but it's odd. I think you need a little piece of all that stuff to kind of keep comedy going.
Yeah.
Because if everybody just did the same type, just different ideals, you get a little like,
Yeah.
give me something different.
You want a variety. You definitely want like a sampler platter.
Yeah.
That was even with like No Sleep and stuff. I always try to make sure the lineups have a mixture of styles,
Oh, yeah. I think you did a really good job with the different styles for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, the listeners probably know at this point the big show was on Friday.
That's right.
It was killer, sold out.
Yeah, had turned people away from what I
Yeah,
heard.
100 people maybe.
Yeah, it sounds like close to like probably 100.
Yeah.
That's what they said. That was word on the street. And
Pretty
Dannie
impressive.
won.
Yeah, we weren't going to talk about that, but I guess we have to.
Yeah,
Dannie won the giant $500 check.
Yes.
did you guys get the chance to see it?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna bring it into the frame for us, Dannie. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. Just do a little mobile deposit on that. Oh, yeah.
And what you guys don't know about the great story about that check is I was always excited. I get a little bit big back into the whole talking about the comedy thing, but I got the check. I had never got a big check before, so I was super pumped. And it's like, oh, this is cool. I thought about Happy Gilmore.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the movie and everything else. And so I get off stage, and as I get off stage, AJ leans in and is like, hey, I'm going to need that check back. It's really just a prop. I don't know if you noticed or not, but damn you, damn.
If you really wanted it, I would let you have it. I'd get another one made.
No, I'm good. I appreciate it. I like holding it. It made me feel good.
Yeah. We got a good little picture of you.
Congratulations, Danny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Tor.
Yeah, it was well deserved. You came out
Appreciate
and
it.
killed, and I mean, not that I had any doubt that you'd do different. I said earlier in the podcast, I had these like little delusions in my head where I was like, maybe I'll show Danny what time it is. I'll go out there, I'm gonna kill this shit, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's almost like sports a little, where you have to believe you're gonna win, like at some level, you know, just to try to perform your best. And
I'm trying to outperform the failure is
Yeah.
what I'm going for. I assume I'm going to fail and then try not to.
And well, I tell you what, as you guys were sitting there thinking about that, I was thinking the other side as well. I looked at the lineup, and you guys don't know this. I probably looked at the lineup probably 100 times.
Yeah.
really,
And as I looked at it, I started trying to isolate which people would give me the biggest problem. And like, this motherfucker, they could be funny on a drive. Like Derek Mose, for example, when he did his bit about the falling off bitch and everything else, and his approach, very funny. I know, AJ, you have funny shit. And I even told you, like, some of your favorites you didn't do that I liked. And then Toad has this very quirky, like, one thing, I don't know if you did it on the show, but I like when Toad goes on stage and he has a hat on, then he takes it off and he just kind of rubs it around. He looks like this crazy madman. And all that stuff just feeds into the performance. So I'm sitting there thinking like, God damn, I got my hands full. It's like I can probably, throw away 2 or 3 thinking, okay, well, I think I might have to beat on the performance side. But for the material, I've heard everybody that was on there do material. And if they selected the right sets, it's like, fuck, dude, I might be in trouble. Yeah. So it was a very challenging thing where it's just like, I finally got to the point like, fuck, I can only do what I can do. I can't do shit about what they do. I mean, if they do their thing, it'd be a close contest. But, if they pick wrong, got your bitch.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, and Ed Burrows did really good, like leading off.
Yeah.
Lead off batter. He got like a ton of votes. I got about 2.5 votes. So I was that's cool. That's what's up. Because I was literally like, if I win, I was like trying to figure out like, if I do win, I'll donate the money to charity or something like that. I was already planning my life from post winning, and then I saw the fucking votes coming in. I had to scroll way down to the bottom. There was me with like the littlest little micro penis fucking little bar filled. I was like, all right, that's what's up.
Well, that was like the year I helped you count votes.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did I do this? This is fucking miserable.
Yeah. I felt bad because I think a couple people were like, right, because I had Matt Lamb running the voting computer.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want it to be a third party kind of, so that people don't think I'm juicing it or anything like that. But there were people who were standing kind of behind him watching the show. But I'm sure they could see the whole thing populating because it was like real time, kind of zipping in. And so I was like, well, avert your eyes.
Yeah.
Unless you might maybe get your feelings hurt. I had no choice but to get my feelings hurt. So
Right.
No, but overall, dude, you do such a great job with the No Sleep and the show. And like I said, I have been a spectator and watch it from the outside in for many years of watching the things kind of come together. It's like, oh, that's a really good show and it's pretty cool and everything else.
Yeah.
But I didn't know a lot of insight. I mean, I knew you guys and I kind of associated with you, but it's just like most of the time I don't ask to get on anything. I mean, if it's fit or somebody's going to ask me, that's cool. But I don't want to kind of put myself on the spot if, I'm not supposed to be there. So I never said anything about it, but I always admired and kind of like No Sleep. It's like, oh, that's cool. I'd like to be on that show. And then finally AJ asked me like this year, it's like, oh, fuck, I made it. I made it, Mom. I made it.
I would ask you way sooner. Sometimes it just feels weird to ask people who are like headliners to do 5 minutes is like the thing I feel weird about sometimes,
okay.
The fact that you live here makes it a little easier, but for at least a couple years, like once I knew you from Teehees and stuff, obviously I knew how funny you were from then. I was just, I felt weird asking you to only do 5 minutes,
Yeah, it's one of those things. I would tell you this, and if you don't know me, I mean, I probably put on a very, I don't know, people say intimidating or kind of like, don't fuck with me type of attitude. That's not me. If you talk to me for more than 5 to 10 minutes, that's not my personality. I mean, you can definitely talk to me and engage me, and if I don't like something, I tell you I don't fucking like it. If I don't want to do something, but it's like, dude, don't X me out and assume shit just because, shit I've done. Right. I'm still fucking growing and trying to do comedy like anybody else. I'm in that fucking basement on Tuesdays, like every fucking night. I was at Teehees every Thursday and Wednesday. Like, dude, I never stopped doing it because I like doing comedy.
Yeah.
Like if some people get to the point like, oh, I'm too big. I don't do no fucking open mic. I can't do anything unless I headline. Fuck that. No. If you like doing comedy, you like doing comedy, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's something that I admire about you and makes me like want to stick with it myself is that I was like, Danny like has a family, has his life together, has a job, all these things I don't have, you know what I mean? And I was like,
have yet. You don't have yet.
That's right. If I pass this test soon. But seeing that like you can still be getting into your 40s and 50s and like have a life and still do all these things and still love comedy. Because some part of me was like, am I going to age out of this or something? Is it going to be, am I going to be like a weird old guy there? But then I remembered who my friends are. And I was like,
your friends are the weird old guys.
You always have somebody weirder and older.
Yep.
There you go.
That's my plan.
Yeah. So no, love comedy, dude. Been around this shit for 20 years and hopefully more. Hopefully hundreds of more years.
Yeah, that's right.
Millions.
Yeah.
1 million more years.
There's some people on Florida, just like I'm getting ready to shoot this open bar special in March. A lady was 70 and doing comedy.
That's awesome.
So that's like you can keep doing it.
I see there's a few old fellas out there doing stand-up still. I see them every once in a while.
Even like, I guess I don't know how old Dwayne is, but Dwayne Clark, he's an older fella.
Yeah, he's older.
And he's still funny. Like, and he was still able to like kill in front of young audiences, which is to me, like those were my fears. Cause I started when I was 26. I was like, damn, like, if I get to 40, am I going to be like out of touch or whatever? But I think if anything, then maybe that just, motivates you to stay in the loop with like what's going on in people's lives that aren't your age, maybe.
Well, unless people stop fucking and watching porn, I think you'll be fine. Those are my go-tos. That's at any age gap. Millennium, Gen X, baby boomers, you name it. They fucking watch porn.
We're all whacking off, that's for sure.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
And they all like titties.
Yeah, they went wild for the titties shirt.
Yeah.
Titties.
How many of those shirts do you think you sold over the years?
Ooh, I would give you an answer, but I don't know if the IRS is watching. So let's just say 10.
Over all the years. Damn.
Yeah, I do pretty good with the merch. And somebody jokingly, I think it was Megan Ellis, who said, "Yeah, Danny T, I didn't think you could be able to squeeze in a sales pitch in 5 minutes, but you did it, dog."
But that can make a big difference, if you sell a couple of those shirts or more than a couple, like every night that you do a show.
Yeah,
suddenly that's $100, $200 extra bucks.
Yeah, 100%. Like if I'm going to do a show, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty open to do almost any show there is. I don't care much about pay. Don't get me wrong. I don't want you to give me $1 and say go do 30. But at the same time, if I can get an audience and I can go sell some shirts, it balances itself out.
Right.
And I'm getting myself out there more. I'm practicing on my set. I mean, there were times when I first started doing it, and we still do it now. We go do comedy for free.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden we're getting picky about how much we're getting paid. You literally just drove to Cedar Rapids to do 10 minutes or 5 minutes for free. You pay for gas, and now you talking about, well, if I go to Cedar Rapids and do like a set, you got to at least give me $100. Like, dude, come on.
Well, you got. I think once you're getting paid, I don't know, but how do you decide? How do you figure all that shit out?
What do you mean, figure what out?
Like
weighing the opportunity versus the money.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I think it depends on what the show is, I suppose.
Right.
For me,
I mean, I'll do anything. I don't fucking care. But
for me, I think it's always been about the distance.
yeah.
And also the crowd. If I'm not driving like a country mile, like, whatever a country mile is, I've heard that expression before, but if I'm not driving like, 6 hours for 5 people, that's not worth it for me.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you pay me because I'm not going to be able to sell any merch. And that's a long drive that if I can't drive there and get back in the same day, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm just doing one show.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
it's all about how many people you got and how much merch I can sell. Then I could talk to you.
There you go. I got to get some merch.
Yeah.
You got merch. You won't use it.
I do. Oh yeah, I do.
The kickstand, baby. The socks. And you just need to figure out a joke to sell them bitches.
I do.
Yeah.
Dude, I can help you with a joke. We still haven't did our show. We supposed to do like a combo show together.
I know.
Man, you got to get out more. You got to fucking.
I know. I know.
Forget them damn kids. Come on.
Yeah. It's about the comedy.
It'll be easier soon. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
But I'm also tired. I don't know. I just haven't been.
Motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's tired AF for the most part.
Are you someone, Danny, who like sets aside specific times throughout like the week or something that you're writing, or is stuff just coming to you and then you take it to the mic?
It is shit coming to me all the time. Most of the time I write. And shit, most of you guys, especially you and Sam. Sam's over there on the fucking keyboard if you guys don't know this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking 3-time no sleep winner.
4 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 4-time winner. Everything else over there. But it's like when I go to Beechwood, like the first minute or two, I'm talking about shit that's happened. No matter if it's somebody on stage or me having a conversation. Like one time I was talking to AJ about something that happened in the shower that morning at the gym. So it's just shit that just happens to me. And I just go up there and just throw it in and just see what happened. And the more I talk about it, it just turns into a joke, I guess. And most of my jokes are very literal. I don't really have a big misdirection or a big, like shock thing. Most of it is just me saying it and just absurdity of just, that's weird. Dude was washing his dick for a long time in the shower. That's what I was telling AJ.
Yeah.
And I it's funny because he was, and I'm sitting there thinking like, why is this dude like washing his dick for this long? Like, how long would you say it takes you to wash your dick?
Oh, 5-10 minutes.
What the fuck? Maybe that was told in the shower. What the fuck?
It's dirty.
I think realistically, probably if I scrub it, I'd probably give it about good 30 seconds max as I'm washing my dick.
Yeah.
And that's balls, tip, shaft, that's overwashing. 30 seconds.
Yeah, gooch.
It was literally over 30 seconds. And he's washing. And I'm not looking at it, but I'm watching like, the fuck, this dude's still in the same area. And I'm still this is weird as fuck. And I literally turn around like, okay, I got to turn because this dude's just, it's fucking weirding me out. So I turn, kind of washing whatever. And I turn back around, he's still fucking watching this dick. That's it. And I told AJ them about it. And I did it on stage, but it's just like shit that just happened.
Yeah.
It just fucking just don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder because I know some people really do like sit down basically with a pen and a pad and they're like, I'm going to try to write about something,
Yeah.
And it's possible to do. Like the times I audited the comedy class you ran at Teehee's, there's a way to just, start piecing together little bits and, the topic, attitude, premise, punchline.
Oh, without a doubt.
Well, that's
Go ahead, Tom.
all the nothing I write for this podcast, like all the notes.
Yeah.
I mean, I was writing before I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do all these things and turn them into actual jokes.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there is a rhyme to the reason where if you sat down and you focused and put these things like an attitude and how you felt about it, all these different, it's a way to take a topic and how you felt about it and it turns into a joke, like you said, podcast, everything else. But the thing is, if you're not used to thinking that way,
Yeah.
you have to force yourself to sit down and really, kind of map it out. But when you've done it for a while, and that's kind of the life you live, and those things just automatically start coming in your head, all you got to do is write them down. So we're to that point, we don't have to force ourselves to sit down. You can if you want, but newer people, they have to force themselves to sit down and do it. And if you're older, you can still do it, but I don't think it's always necessary.
And sometimes, like, for me, like, my jokes aren't even really jokes, some of them. It's like saying this in front of a whole bunch of people is what makes it funny.
Right.
Whereas if I was saying it to you in a room, you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're almost like an absurdist.
Yeah. It's like just saying it in a certain way in front of a whole lot of people makes it funny.
Yeah.
It's almost like your bit where you talk about jacking off something in your truck.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, that's one of them. Yeah.
But I think you were telling some kind of joke like you're in a truck
But that
way
is
up there.
Yeah.
And I think you jacked off and had your dick out or something and nobody could see it. It was something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where I don't like to think of my job as getting paid for driving. I like to think of my job as getting paid for jacking off on the interstate.
Yes. Yeah. And that right there, you can say it's like, you say it in front of people, like, oh, that's what those truckers be doing.
Yeah.
And even that one is
That is a joke.
Yeah, that's kind of traditionally a joke a little. But then there's other stuff you do that is like, almost like absurdist or something where it's the context of doing that in front of a group of people that amplifies it.
Yeah.
It makes it funnier or whatever. Yeah, because it's always interesting. Some of it was just from watching so many people come through the club, like people starting, doing their first open mics, watching all of them in their own way go through that process that you were kind of talking about of I feel like when you first start, you're just looking for everything that can be funny. And so you're going up on stage and taking it all up there and trying to make all of it work. Mm-hmm. And then as time goes on, you realize like what's more worth your time. Like, because there's funny stuff that will happen in my life that I'm like, this isn't going to translate to stand up, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Like the story's not going to work right or whatever.
Well, I will say on Friday, one of my best bits that I hadn't done on stage before. Oh no, I did on Tuesday, the Tuesday before. Mm-hmm. It was a joke that I got from you, AJ. Yeah. And I got the tag from Sam that Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
He was a little
four-time
tipsy.
winner.
And Sam was like, you should say your butt at the end. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I should.
Yeah.
And then I give it a few second beat. I'm like, and it's my butt.
Yeah.
And then people fucking died. I was like, hell yeah.
And I didn't hear that tag.
Yeah.
So had you done that tag on stage before?
No.
Oh, I wondered because I was like, that was a great tag when you said that. So good work to both of you.
Yeah, it was a Sam tag.
Yeah.
AJ joke. Delivered by Tom McGrain.
That's right. The messenger. But it's funny. Like, that's the stuff that I loved about running the club was watching. And I'm sure that's probably what you like about the class is you can literally, like kids or something, you can watch them learn like what's going to work for them and like how to, like you said, you learn how to think that way.
Yeah.
Because I can still remember how I thought of writing jokes, and it would always be stuff that happened in life that was funny, but it's like something that you had to have been there. Mm-hmm. And I would try to take it on stage and I'd be like, it was so funny when it happened. Like, why isn't it working? You know, not realizing that like so much of comedy is like making it somewhat relatable.
Connect.
Yeah.
That's what I said this. I don't want to repeat it, but I'm going to say it on the podcast, I guess. So whatever. But I'm not the best at writing jokes, but I'm pretty fucking good at telling jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
just the way I am on stage. Like I could tell, I feel like I could do other people's bad jokes and get laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's new people like Aiden Spears is like a newer guy, and I had him on that Bondurant show, and both sets were like a little tougher because like a lot of new guys, especially, almost all of it was like super dirty because like you know in the basement at the Beechwood, that's going to work a lot of the time because it's like
Blue is where it's at.
Yeah. But it was, of a 10-minute set, 8 minutes of like jacking off material. And it's Bondurant. He's like the opening comedian.
Did he talk about his foreskin?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But it was one of those things where both sets were like, he wasn't getting what he got at Beechwood usually. And I could tell like the wheels were spinning in his head. Like he handled it well. Like he wasn't showing that he was being bothered by it and not getting a ton of response. But afterwards I talked to him and kind of like what Toll was saying of he naturally has like a really good pace to him where some people are nervous and they talk fast. And I feel like that is the thing that kills comedy the quickest is just blundering over your own shit by being afraid to like let it breathe for a second.
I had a 5-minute set.
Silence in there.
Yeah.
This is a 5-minute set that I wrote down. I did half the jokes.
Right.
And probably still went over time.
Everybody over prepares. Anytime I prepare a set, I will write like 35 minutes for a 5-minute set.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Because the worst thing I want to do is finish my last joke, which is this is the story the first time I ever did a 30-minute set, and it was for Doug and Dana Comedy Express up at the Black Horseshoe in Minnesota or something like that, or up north in Minneapolis. I had my 30 minutes. I had never done 30 minutes before. And I was like, okay, I'm going to kill this shit. I'm going to go up here, got my jokes ready. I go up there. I go through my whole 30, like I go through all my jokes, and I check the time, 10 minutes. Like, fuck me. I got 20 minutes left. And you talking about the first time I did, like, oh my God, it was so bad.
Oh, man.
And so it's one of those things that now I have learned in like the style I've picked up. I talk slow anyway. So that can stretch out a long joke, just kind of slowing my pace. And now I'm over prepared because I never want to feel that feeling of feeling like, oh, well, I got 20 minutes to feel and I went through all my jokes. Now I'm fucked.
You can pause after a joke that people don't laugh at and fucking wait till they start laughing. And that works.
Yeah, because at that point they're like laughing at almost like the confidence or something. Like,
did you say like, wait after a joke doesn't work?
Yeah.
I don't know what that feels like. my bad, Joe.
but I love,
like, I'm dirty and I'm, you go to a place where you're like, ooh, this crowd ain't for me. But then you just start being like, oh, this guy likes it. You pick out the people that clearly hate it. And then you're like, oh, yeah, starts talking straight to them.
Yes.
And then people will start laughing about that.
You're right.
Yeah, it's like the leaning into it.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. I like
or
that.
feel like you're fighting the crowd almost in a good way. I like that.
I look forward to one day having a Bill Burr set like he had in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah,
like just to the point, the crowd hates you, you hate them. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna be here anyway, and I'm just gonna say fuck all you and still do my shit. Deal with it. I mean, I hope that never happens, but if it does, I'm ready. I've got like a little sneak peek of what it's gonna feel like.
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, Box Home was one of those shows for most of the comedians on it, I think. Yeah. Because I think it's, at least at like mics and stuff, but I'm sure shows too. Like it felt like that at Bondurant as I was watching it, that there's always like you have to convince them to trust you that you're funny almost every time you go up, So if you go up and a few things don't work, but you're willing to like sit in the pocket and be like, I'll sit here as long as you, as let me, and then that'll make them kind of go, just like nervous laughter almost, just to like get them cracked open a little.
Yeah.
Because I would just be so afraid early on in stand up of like, oh, that didn't get as big as I thought. And I would just speed pedal to the metal to the next thing. Yeah. Versus like confidently being like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I remember there was a funny April Fool's thing we did over at the Funny Bone one time. And the comedian used to have it online. He's recently taken it down. I wish I could find it. Name was Ryan Dalton. And he was the feature. He was the middle. I was the opener or whatever. And for a joke, they took him in the office and they said, hey, I want you to tell the audience not to laugh at any of his jokes. It was a packed house. Don't laugh at any of this stuff. And we're going to play an April Fool's joke on him. Sure enough, got him in there. All right, bring him up. Now, Ryan Dalton. He comes up there and he starts his set And when I say that audience did a great job, they were silent. It was dead silent. And he did his first joke, and he didn't get anything. You could see his face kind of twisted, like, oh, that's kind of weird. He did his next joke, didn't get anything, and then he made mention like, oh, wow, you guys really not liking me. Now he has to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
He took his hat off, like, all right, well, let me like fucking get the work done. And he did his closer, the third joke in, because he didn't know what was going on. Like, he did his first two opening jokes, didn't get a response. He went to the big guns, nothing. And when he did his closer in the third joke, I had to go up and say him because, like, he's fucking his whole setup. Because now he's going to the end. So I go up and say, hey, and he's shocked, like, why the fuck are you up here, dude? I'm fucking trying to work myself out. I was like, hey, give it up for Ryan. Funny guy. You guys did a good job. And I said it was an April Fool's joke. And now you can see him kind of be relieved. But at the same time, it's like, so do you guys think I'm funny? Because you guys did a really good job of not fucking laughing. But it was just he did that. It was like one of those reality moments. Like, if you like reality TV, it was a comedy reality where we watched in real time this motherfucker really struggle and do his closer and just like, fuck me.
They did that on SNL last season.
Oh, did they?
Michael Che told apparently the audience knew beforehand not to laugh at Colin Jost. Oh. And you could see him doing his news, and he was like, what the fuck? Like, you could see him breaking down on SNL on fucking in front of millions of people. Is that
online?
Yeah.
I'm going to go look at it. That's funny. I love those reactions, dude.
Like getting punked.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then he finally tells him, and you're like, oh. He was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's something else to watch a comedian. Just the wheels spin, especially if you know who they are and you see what they do. Like, God, they struggling right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Sometimes that's the best. Watching like someone you're friends with, like, kind of, bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, obviously you feel bad, but sometimes it's fucking hilarious too.
It's a joy.
Yeah. It's simple pleasure in life.
Because you know they're going to eat shit more off stage than they are on stage. Like, the audience gave it to you, but we're really going to fucking you fucking sucked. I told you not to do that joke.
I don't know, man. Most comedians are too sensitive to make fun of their sets.
Huh?
Yeah.
Say that again?
Don't you think? If I told somebody they didn't do a good job, I'd feel bad.
Right.
You would feel bad?
I would feel bad.
Why?
They would feel bad. Because they would feel bad.
Oh.
I don't know. Depending on who it was, I suppose.
Well, I tell you what. I'll let you in on a secret. I don't tell anybody they did a bad job. I'm not trying to make enemies or piss people off or whatever. But at the same time, if you don't do a good job, and this has probably happened before if you didn't know this, I would not say shit to you.
Yeah.
I would literally I won't say good job. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not going to tell you bad job. I see you, and you know how most people are giving fist bumps?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I am not going to acknowledge that you did a good job when you did not.
Yeah.
So I'm honest.
Yeah.
Because I don't think lying to anybody is going to do you any good. But once again, I'm with you. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
No.
Now, if you ask me, I would tell you.
Yeah.
But other than that, if I ain't giving you fist bumps and telling you good job, okay. All right.
Yeah, I pretty much follow that same rule, especially since the club. The only time I'll make an exception is if it's like somebody's first couple times. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, hey, you did it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I do try to only say it if I mean it, basically,
I would agree.
In my drinking days, I used to say some pretty mean stuff to some people sometimes.
Really?
Oh, this kid trying to headline shows, and I was like, you're not even getting laughs in 5 minutes. What, you're trying to set up a show that you're headlining?
Really?
I was like, you shouldn't be doing an hour. You got to get a funny 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Because I think it's like the same little bit of like craziness or delusion that can even get you on stage the first time to believe that you should do it. Mm-hmm. That same thing can like work against people where if they're not getting what they think they deserve on stage, they're like, people don't get me.
All right.
I'm going to go out to the people, to the masses.
Yeah.
And they're going to get me.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen about 30 times.
Yeah.
And I just know, like, even with the best comedians, like, there can be tough shows where, like, the audience just isn't with it and stuff. But if you take someone who's, not even 50% ready it's going to be a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
And they always are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one recently that happened at the Beechwood that it was somewhere at Beechwood. It was somewhere, but I can just tell it was finna be a nightmare because one, they had a shitty fucking stage name. It was some John the Magic, watch me fucking kill this shit, Peterson. Like,
Right.
Your name started off as being something very corny and tacky.
Yeah.
Then they get up there and they do this like, all right, let's get into this shit. And very, very like overconfident.
Yeah.
Like so overconfident. And then they start talking and like they're talking, but they're not like, it's not funny. It's just them talking just like about real shit. So I was like, my boss was like, you got to work overtime. I was like, I ain't getting paid to work overtime. I guess technically I am getting paid to work overtime. But I was like, hey, like, what the fuck are we doing? like, are you really trying to sell us that you are a comedian with you just yelling loud and fucking being overconfident and you saying shitty shit to people? Like, and most of the stuff they're saying, over exaggeration. I know you're not saying that to your boss because you'll be looking for a job right now. Right. You're not fucking doing this. I know.
And I told that motherfucker.
I told him, I was like, I'm fucking your wife anyway. And I got a promotion. Like,
it's like the Facebook post thing where it's like, obviously you can juice a story to like tweak it a little to make it even funnier.
Right. Or say things that are clearly not true.
Yeah.
You know, you can do that too.
You can do that, but like, it has to make sense in the world of like the joke world you created.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%. Yes.
Yeah. Where it's it's always fascinating when I see someone who's like mimicking a stand-up comedian but doesn't have any material, which sounds like that person was.
Yes.
Where they're like, pulling the mic out confidently, saying things, moving around, being, loud, quiet, all these things, but just has nothing to say.
you got the cadence, you got the movement, you look around. Like if you were just saying something, this might work.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have everything except the funny part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Congratulations.
The stage name is definitely a giveaway. The goofier,
anybody,
the fucking name.
I've never met, I don't think there's anybody that's ever had a stage name that was good.
Hamburger Jones.
Well, I mean locally.
Hamburger.
People that I've seen personally.
Yeah.
I was like, nope. And then when I see a stage name, I'm usually like, that's the perfect time for a smoke break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to take note. You know what? I should start writing down some of the really shitty ones. You don't hear a lot of them because most of the people that do these mics are just the same old. But every once in a while, you get one of those randos, which is like people like, who the fuck is that? And it's just such a weird name.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna write them down next time if I can make fun of it next time I'm here. Like, fuck this person. Sam Hershock. Ugh, what a fucking horrible stage name. Is it Hershock or Hershaw?
Hershock.
Hershock.
Hershock. How we doing on time?
You got your fancy little list, AJ?
I got a couple things on the list. Have you guys seen the body language experts on social media? It's like these guys who are like, it'll be a side-by-side video, and one will have like a red X over it, and then one will have a green check. It'll be like, this is how you sit down on your first date, or whatever. And he'll sit down and like put his elbow on the table, and it'll be like, X. Right. And then like, he'll sit down and be like leaning like this far back and being like, that's how you establish dominance with your bitch or whatever or something. And I'm like, who's taking this advice?
Oh, is it real advice?
I think it is. It's like, these like alpha male guys.
I was hoping it was comical. That's funny, man. That made me laugh. Funny as fuck.
These people are pretty sincere about it though, where I'm like, I mean, body language and stuff like that does matter.
Yeah. But
I think if you're a guy who's seeking body language advice from like a hair plugged guy on Instagram, you probably got bigger problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe hit up therapy or,
that is funny.
Do some self-discovery,
Talking about different people online, you reminded me of this professional cuddler. You ever heard of a professional cuddler?
No.
They get paid. I'm going to send you a text later.
Yeah.
They get paid to cuddle with people, like money. Like they set in like a therapy session or whatever. You pay them like $200-$300. You go in and you lay down and they hug you from the back and they hug you from the front. And the lady looks pretty nice. and she'll wear like sleepers or lingerie, not lingerie like sexy, but just like something like you would wear with your girlfriend, like
Some sexy jammies.
Yeah, something like that. And she just cuddle with him. I was like, you got to be shitting me. I remember when I first saw it, like,
Yeah, I think I've heard of this before.
that's crazy as shit. You getting paid just to hug and cuddle with motherfuckers in bed? No fucking $300 for you to hold me?
$300.
Yeah, it was up there. It was probably more than that. I'm saying 300 was the low side.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, look that shit up.
I'll
Professional cuddlers.
There's no way I'm not getting a boner.
Yeah. Well, I think the one she was behind him,
Okay.
holding him like I don't know what the spoon is. Who's the big spoon, little spoon, whatever the fuck that is?
Big spoon's the outside.
Yeah, so she was the big spoon.
I didn't read the brochure. Is it okay if I masturbate?
I don't think she would have a say. I mean, if I'm paying, I mean, you do your part, I'm gonna do something else up here. Like, you can't control
This isn't
what
about
I do
you.
up here. Yeah. I paid you to cuddle, bitch. Good thing I got one of these Tom McGrain Target socks. Pow!
That's right.
That's a sales pitch for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to get that merch cooking.
We are.
Yeah, for the people that might not have seen this, go back a few episodes. Tom McGrain invented a whole different way to masturbate. And he exclusively only comes in socks. So we provided some merch for him.
Yeah.
And he's going to share it one of these days.
Yes. It's archived. I guess it's not on video though, is it? That that
No, I
would have
think
been.
it is.
Yeah, it would have been.
Danny brought you socks.
Yeah.
A couple episodes after that, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was it in the sock or just on the sock?
On the sock.
On the sock. Okay.
Yeah.
Kickstand.
In the sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many people jack off on their sides, but Toe has
I don't.
a beast.
I don't think it's that unusual.
It's very unusual. Most people jack off on their back. Sam, we got another opinion.
I think it's so strange if you're going to come on a sock, not to come in the sock.
Oh,
Put your dick in the sock and come in it.
ew. No, they're
Teach
dirty
that sock a
socks
lesson.
usually. Put my dick in a dirty sock.
So pretty
I'm not
much
jacking off on clean socks.
So pretty much, if you come in the socks, it's almost like giving a cream pie. Compared to coming on his face or the outside of it, you're actually putting it in.
He's
so it's
bukkake
coming
in the
it.
sock.
And plus, it's on the outside of the sock. Then when you wash it, it's cleaner.
That's a good point.
Mm.
You don't want your toes in there. You might get
Yeah.
like foot fungus and athlete's foot and cum foot.
Yeah.
Little cum
Oh, little
crystals
cum
all
foot.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to
They
the
suffered from a lot of that in World War One.
yeah, you go to the foot doctor. She be like, I don't know what's going on with your foot, but there's some kind of weird fungus in there.
Yeah.
Only found
My foot
inside
is
it.
pregnant.
Your foot just swells up. It's pregnant. So yes, not unusual to toe, but yes, very unusual to 99% of the men in the world.
Yeah.
We had that discussion.
I don't think so.
Very funny.
Men miss a gin. Let us know. I can't remember. Was it on? Are you on the side the whole time, basically?
Yeah.
Position,
Okay.
Yes.
Then you just kind of prop little phone up, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll try it tonight.
There you go.
See how it goes.
Make it a little more common, AJ.
Yeah.
No.
Join the ranks.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But have you ever done it any other way? Is that your go-to?
Yeah, I've done it in other ways.
Oh, I
I've
didn't
done it
know.
every way.
I thought that was your go-to.
No, I mean it is.
Okay.
I would say
All right.
not anymore. I guess
But he'll do what he's got to do.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I feel like we talked about this, but the way I used to jack off, in fact, I know AJ did, is I used to lay flat on my stomach
Oh yeah.
because you feel the pressure and you feel like you're like you fucking your hand, so you feel the pressure of your body like fucking your hand.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
But compared to up, then it's just your hand. But if you're down, then it's
Yeah.
like your pressure of you is like, oh, I'm going into something.
Ah,
with
yeah,
my
yeah.
hand, so.
I'm teaching this floor a lesson.
Yeah, that's right. I'm teaching this bed a lesson.
Yeah.
My hand is in between it.
You no longer do that though?
No, I'm too
Okay.
big. My belly gets in the way and everything else. Not to mention, that's a lot. Like my hips would get sore trying to go up and down doing that
Right.
motion. That's not the move anymore. So no.
Yeah.
When I was younger, yes, I could hump for days,
Right, yeah.
hump the floor. But nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I was a on the knees guy for a long time, but that was because of the computer, because this was pre-smartphone. So we had the family computer that everyone had to use. There was the desk and everything. So I had to be on the knees kind of in front of it, because otherwise I couldn't like get under the desk and then also whack. Like I would be hitting the top of the or the bottom of the desk. You know? Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that brings up a point. There's only a few positions you can literally be in. And one would be really strange. So you can be sitting, which is very common.
Right.
You can be on your knees. Not all that common, but it's one that's been brought up.
Yeah.
You can be on your side, or you can be standing up like a goddamn savage.
Standing up like a savage.
Standing up in the middle of the living room while the TV's on, just fucking jerking off.
Yeah. Been there.
Yeah, I've done a couple stand-ups before.
Really?
Yeah, at my current place, I couldn't get like the Wi-Fi signal in my bedroom for some reason, so I had to go out to like the kitchen area, and I like set a laptop on the table, and then just like set a towel down on the floor in front, and just kind of pointed her down, you know.
Yeah.
Total's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's a towel too. That's fancy.
Yeah, I make it a dirty towel. You know?
I just imagine you standing in the middle of the floor with your pants around your ankles.
Yep.
Don't even take them off. Just
Yep.
fucking flat-footed. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Got my Crocs on for grip.
That is so crazy. No, that was a joke. You guys
Yeah.
really
What?
stand up and do that?
I've done it. Yeah.
See, I kind of like the on the knees or the standing, only because I feel like I'm not fighting the gravity as hard. Like if I'm on my back, I feel like the gravity's fighting my boner. You know?
I would never think about laying straight down, because then what can you look at straight up? Or then you have to bend your neck and look around or something weird.
It's like the worst angle of all time.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think about laying flat on my back. That'd be fucking
So are you
very
sitting?
odd. Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
Oh.
sitting is the most. I think that's the most prone position.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I can see that.
Sitting on the. You talk about sitting on a desk chair. You would have, but the desk wasn't at the right
Yeah.
height.
Yeah. There was a height issue.
Yeah, so it's sitting, I mean, most of the time you sit and watching something. People mostly sit and watch stuff. Nobody's laying to watch stuff.
They must have had to replace that chunk of carpet in front of the computer, because it must have been like a fucking, you know, just like a stalactites.
Shellac.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Nice clear coat all the way across the carpet there.
I bet you that's how people came up with those different floor protectors. You know, the kind you put under your office chair. To get a solid pad.
Yep.
Yep.
Jizz wipes right off.
Wow. Yeah, all the different positions you can be in. I'm thinking the basic three is sitting, and I don't think laying is one. Sitting, I even take knees over, and standing up apparently. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That one felt
There's
powerful.
never.
I would imagine that
Yeah.
that does feel powerful. You
Yeah.
put a cape on,
Yeah.
put a towel on your back,
I'm
pretend it's a
coming on
cape.
the world.
There you go. I like to do a handstand with my feet on the walls, and then jizz right into the toilet.
Yeah.
And maybe some gets on my face. It's a little special, you know. Yeah.
Do an upper decker.
There you go.
Just on the top of the tub.
So many different ways. Oh, and I think I might have talked about this. And in fact, I know I did. Jacking off is very natural, because nobody ever teaches us how to do it.
That's
It's
a
just
big part
something
of
you
this.
figure it out.
Oh, we had different dads.
Yeah.
God damn,
But you do have to kind of like sort it out yourself.
You do.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever tell you. And I don't think most porns really walk you through how to jack off.
No. The most I'll ever see is like, are you jerking off in there? Like the stepmom catches him
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
you know? But
And
even
she's
that's kind of newer.
I help you.
Yeah. You're not even doing it right.
Yeah, that's just some shit you figure out as a young man. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
this reaches this, and I should touch it more. And,
Yeah.
and then it happens.
And I think it's even a little stranger sometimes for the ladies, like some girls I've dated and just friends of mine who are girls here and there, like learning how to masturbate stories are pretty wild.
The crazy part is I've heard many. I say many. That my crowd is very small and few. Some say they don't even masturbate. It's not a thing. Ain't that crazy?
That breaks my heart.
Well, I think they're a lot more ashamed than men. Like men, it's kind of like a joke. It's kind of
We're
a
also
passage.
building this stuff up in our, you know,
Yeah.
where
In
it's
our
like,
stores.
and we're like constantly fucking, you know, we're ready to get down at
Right.
any given moment for the most part.
Ready to bust.
Yeah, the ladies kind of need some finagling.
Like, you need to be married and you need to do this and
Yeah.
that's a naughty spot. It's like, damn, you got so much fucking
Like baggage.
no shit. You don't even want to touch yourself, let alone anybody else touch you. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard many of them won't touch themselves, but I'd be curious to know what woman talks about the first time they touch themselves. Never heard that
Ladies,
story.
Yeah.
our
I don't think I've ever
We
heard
want
any
you to
of
know.
those stories.
Me neither. AJ, fill us in. What story did you hear about this?
the one I can remember the most was like a stuffed animal thing where this girl, she said that like she knew she was like horny, but again, there was no like literature on it for her. No one was teaching her how to do this. And she had some sort of large stuffed animal, a la Toll McGrain, that she kind of
Not me. A large stuffed animal.
Toll had some dalliances with the stuffed animal.
Yeah.
But it was some
yeah.
kind of
Cheetah?
large stuffed, yeah,
I heard Cheetah.
Yeah.
before.
it was some kind of cat, big
Yeah,
cat.
big cat. It was a leopard. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. So it was still pussy adjacent. That's good.
Yeah, that's right.
But she had some sort of like large stuffed animal and she would just be grinding on it. You know, she would just like pin it down and grind the shit out of this thing. Just with the
And she didn't know exactly what it was, but it felt good.
Yeah.
Well, I know that little girls do. I mean, I've heard about having a dog.
I don't want to hear this story.
But they do. I know. I've
No.
heard they do it before.
Please stop.
I'm just saying they do it when they're kids.
Why do you know this?
Because I have a daughter. What are you fucking talking
That's
about?
even worse. No,
They tell you about it.
I have 3 of them. They've never told me no shit.
I'm not saying my daughters tell me about it. I'm saying people that help you raise your daughters tell you about it. My baby mama has told me this. And other doctors and nurses
curious.
that little girls will sometimes do that.
No.
Okay.
I'm not agreeing to any of this. I want to go ahead and state right now, I am not a part of this whole conversation with Toll.
This conversation has been so much worse than that. I'm not saying anything fucking gross.
I don't want to talk about little girls grinding on shit. I want to talk about grown ass women grinding on shit.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for sharing, Toll. I don't want to make you feel weird.
You
Just,
did. I'm not being weird.
I'm projecting. My fault. I feel.
You're the yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
weird talking about little girls and grinding.
I'm just saying as human beings. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Little kids get into all sorts
And we've been
of stuff.
talking about dudes jacking off for like 20 minutes.
Yes, but we're not talking about.
We're talking about how we
not-
did it when we were boys.
We're not talking about toddlers jacking off as boys. Like, no. We're going to agree to disagree, Toll. Yes,
All right.
I'm going to give that. I'm projecting on you, but no. Just anytime I think you say the word kid, even though we're talking about jacking off everything else, then it takes on a whole different facet for me. Because then all of a sudden, I got a very imaginative mind. Because now when you said something about little girls and daughter and thinking like, oh, fuck. Now I'm thinking about, no, I don't want to think about it. That's all. It's me. So my mind is racing a lot of weird. No, I'm good.
Don't want to visualize.
Yes, I don't. Yes. So I try my best to stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm not visualizing it. I'm just talking
God
about
damn it, I am. Oh, my bad.
All right. Well, you made me feel like I'm being fucking gross.
No, I just literally said I'm projecting.
And I am
No.
gross, but I'm not being gross.
So
about that.
anyway, back in prison, I'm just saying.
Just talking about human biology.
Yes.
That's all, man. No,
Yeah.
I don't mean to make this get weird. That's me. I'm projecting. My bad. And I feel like me and told my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
know.
all. Just
You're about to do a 2-man show.
I know. Just trying to fucking get this hooked up.
Can I help out?
Yeah, what you got?
I am almost 39 and I still grind on my stuffed animals.
There you go.
Nice. I like it. And that was brought to you by 4-time winner Sam Hershey.
Yes.
I'll wake up some mornings kind of like humping the pillow a little,
Yeah.
you know, because I feel like I'm revved up the most in the morning. That's like when I'm the most horny, you know?
People always talk about having morning wood. I don't have morning wood.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
Is that a normal thing?
I think so. I'm always like puffed up at least a little,
Really?
you know?
Ooh.
You know, like a cat with its hair up.
I would like to say it's my age, but even when I wasn't 50, like I cannot think of a time when I woke up Like, I don't really have wet dreams. I don't know. There might be some things off because morning wood I hear people talk about a lot, so it must be a thing. I just don't have it. Wet dreams. I think
You never had it?
That's interesting.
That is strange.
Maybe you're not do you have sexual dreams very often?
I was just going to say I've had one
Yeah.
that I can recall. I might have had some. I never like came in my pants, nothing like that, but because that's a wet dream. But I could literally probably think of one. Everything else, no hard on in the morning, no wet dreams. I think it's because I'm out. I watch so much porn, I do all this other shit and think about it that I don't have anything left.
You burned up all the like horny jet fuel.
Yeah. But if it's just stacked up there and just all this stuff built up, it's fucking like, dude, you gotta let us out. We're gonna get out in your subconscious. Like, my conscience like, nah, we got it. We gonna let all this shit out. You you take the night out subconscious.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like 50% of the dreams I do remember are all pretty horny.
All of them. 50%?
50%, I would say. They're always like, at least like romantic, but I would say borderline sexual.
So when you have these dreams, are they about people that you can't get, or is it about real people that you can get? You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, it's a lot of real people I actually know. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, why the fuck am I dreaming about that person?
So it's not any
Why am I eating Toll's ass in this dream? No, but it'll be like, I guess it's probably common in a lot of dreams, at least mine. It'll be like random people from my past that I don't remember even thinking about recently. Right. It'll be like, the chemistry teacher from 8th grade or something like that, but they'll somehow be that person in my dream, and we'll just be, doing sexy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with it.
I'm trying to think.
Nothing wrong with Dream World.
Yeah, when I had it, it's like, I can't even think about who it was. I'm pretty sure it was somebody I knew because I didn't know many people when I was younger, but it was probably just maybe like a girl I had a crush on or something in school. And it's like, well, it ain't happening in real life, so let's fucking make this work. My brain was like, I got you. Fucking made it happen. And then that was it.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had a wet dream as far as I know.
No? You never came in your pants?
I did.
I don't think I ever had. I definitely have came in my pants before, I think, but I was awake.
I've never done that.
I remember I went through a big dry humping kind of phase with like girlfriends and stuff. So I guess it was more like but still, it was leaking.
Yeah, been there.
Yeah.
So you got a girlfriend, and she's like, I don't want to do anything, but we can rub together.
Yeah, just making out and kind of like rubbing on each other.
And you come.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's it. Then she leaves.
That's a good day for me. That's when, I hadn't been further than that, so then it's like, that's pretty, even just making out, I would be bricked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Where now it's like, I guess sometimes makeouts can get me going pretty good, like where I'm at least, the shark's fins coming out of the water.
Yeah.
I love your analogies.
It's slicing through a little. But back then it was like, even just slow dancing with a girl or something. Yeah. I would be, like a crowbar. You know what I mean?
Oh, junior high mixers are fucking.
Yeah.
Doesn't that still blow your mind then whenever you see a porn and the girl's like licking and doing all this stuff and his dick still kind of semi-hard? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you should have been rock hard as soon as you got on a porn set and she has to work on it and do all this other shit. Like, God damn.
We've talked about this
someone's
before.
got a lens this long.
Yeah.
We talking about getting somebody's dick hard on porn?
You said not getting your dick sucked while it's soft has never happened to you.
I was talking about porn.
But you... okay.
Tonight or a different time?
A different time.
Oh, maybe a different... Yeah, I'm not sure.
I never have. No, that's why I said it blows my mind to watch porn and see these guys, and maybe they had to fluffer and do all this other stuff, but still it's just like, dude, that's fucking amazing. And she'll be like kissing and sucking, like, and it's still not even there. Dude, you can say pee and tell me, like, I'm ready. I'm jacked up and ready. When I hear I'm having sex, I am ready.
Really?
Yeah.
You never like got in your own head about it or anything? Damn.
I'm rock hard. I'm ready to rock.
That's what's up. I mean, I'm proud of you for that.
If my wife gives me the green light, like, all right,
Yeah.
you started the engine. I'm ready to go.
If I hear like a car horn going off outside the window, I'm fucked up. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. I can't be distracted. If I start like thinking about it too much at all, that can fuck it up.
Wow. You
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, self-conscious sometimes.
Yeah, like subconscious. If I don't feel like I look good, like, you know, say I'm like kind of doughier than usual and it's like daylight out or something, I'm not vibing.
You're saying you're okay.
Even if
All
the
right.
woman's naked, ready to go and saying, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole industry based on this, making billions of dollars.
You talking about the ED?
Getting your dick hard. Yeah.
Blue Chew.
I made a joke about that too because it didn't go over too well. But it was just one of those things. Like, I don't understand who needs these, like, you know, dick pills.
You're
Like,
looking at them.
And once again, this is probably why it didn't go over well because I might be a small few because, like, I don't understand it. Because
Yeah.
my dick is always hard. When I know I'm finna have sex, I am hard. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Then I went into the part saying, but you know what? I bet you it was a woman who came up with this dick pill.
No,
Because
that's what some dude whose dick didn't work.
my bad. I forgot to introduce. This is just a bit that I was working on. Right. So I said it must have been a woman who came up with this pill because there's no woman's like, he's not hard and I'm naked. How dare you? It must be something wrong with your dick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my dick and not you, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're standing there butt naked, you should be ready to go and hard.
Right.
So it's like, oh, you need medicine because I'm sexy and you should be hard for me. So that was the whole ideal.
I'm sure women are happy about it, about the dick pills existing, because
Some women.
some women definitely
There's probably some women that are pretty unhappy about them too.
could be.
They actually have like a penis like
You think because
thing
like,
too though.
They were like, I was finally out of it.
and
Now my old husband's back in,
right.
you know?
Because like the times I've used dick pills, sometimes I'm like, oh, would they feel bad if they knew I did? But for me, it's like I've cracked like half a Blue Chew, where just knowing that it's there just gives me that I don't have the anxiety anymore. And then, you know what I mean? Like where it's
Danny
just-
has no idea
Yeah, I
what
know.
you're talking about.
I might as well be speaking another language.
I'm listening. Like, oh yeah.
But yeah, it comes from like at least for me, because I'm an anxious guy. It comes from like the fear of not performing well, you know, or something. And a few times it does happen, and then how anxiety kind of works, you know, is if something happens one time, then you're living in fear of that ever happening again or something. Like you get in a car wreck, suddenly everything starts looking like a car or potential car wreck, you know. You get a, you know, semi-hard penis one time, everything starts looking like a soft dick, you know.
I do have a question. So is it no more Viagra? Is it Blue Chew? I heard you say
Blue Chew has the same ingredients.
Yeah,
as
Viagra is like the would be like the Pepsi or Coca-Cola, and Blue Chew is like, you know, Dr. Thunder or whatever. It's the
Oh, it's the knockdown version.
yeah, it's like the generic basically.
Oh, okay.
It's way cheaper. Blue Chew's been great to me, and it's one of those things where, not to give everyone my full penis history here, but there was a time like, because I'm on medicine for like anti-anxiety, so that can fuck up your dick and stuff sometimes. And so if you throw that in with an already anxious mind who might be worrying about your dick not working the way it's supposed to, you throw those things all together, you know, recipe for disaster. But once I took dick pills a couple times, it just kind of gave me my confidence back, and then I didn't. Now I don't use them.
Wow.
I just need to get my mojo back, like the belief in myself and my penis.
Right. Well, yeah, like if you fucking have sex drunk all the time and then you try to have sex sober, you're like, no thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
All the
penis is
inhibitions
like,
are
what are we doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I was drinking, other than when I would be like blackout, I would always have pretty good sex. You know what I mean? Because I felt confident. I wasn't in my own head. But quitting drinking and stuff, kind of like Toll just said, I did have to fight with that because I basically not had sober sex that much in my life, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it would always be like, even with girlfriends, you know, like, oh, we're going out, we're gonna have a couple drinks. There'd always be like a little something, you know, and to like grease the hinges there. And then suddenly I'm stone cold sober, being like, "Come on, penis."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I bet you that probably is a lot like comedy did for people. You know how I don't do it. I don't know if you guys do it, but some people like smoke weed or they have a drink or something before they go on stage, so they can have that feeling to feel freer when they're doing their comedy. And now all of a sudden, when they don't smoke or drink or whatever, now you got to go do comedy.
Oh yeah, I had to
they
deal
don't
with that
feel the
big
same
time.
Yeah.
So you have to readjust the way you do it.
Yeah, same thing. I was afraid to do comedy not having had a drink, because I had always had a drink before every set I'd ever done for 6 years probably or something. And then quit drinking, and I was like, I hope I can still do this.
Wow.
You know, because the nerves are just way more there now.
Yeah.
But
Those vices.
yeah. But I mean, credit to the dick pills, man. They just kind of they gave it back. You know, they were like, "You can do it, buddy."
Yeah.
They patted me on the shoulder and were like, "You can do it."
Yeah.
Don't worry, Danny. My dick works great now.
I was just thinking about that. But it's like, the main thing I remember hearing about that, if your dick stays hard, and I know a lot of people do a joke about it for more than whatever minutes.
4 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're supposed to call like some kind of ER room or some shit.
Supposed to call another girl. I've run into any of those issues. I guess maybe I'm not taking like, or when I wasn't taking like, you know, elephant doses or anything like that. I was taking kind of like the smallest one they had. Again, just for like a little confidence. And it's also kind of cool because, I mean, your dick looks sweet. You know, it's like juiced. You know what I mean? It's like a high school boner. It's not that like, you know, half a Twizzler kind of shit or whatever.
So not only will it get you hard, but it gets you harder than what you would normally get naturally?
Oh, definitely.
Really?
I got some at home, Dan. I can get one.
I've never taken the I've taken the trucker dick pills,
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
like the kind you can get at a truck stop
Like
or
extends
Walgreens.
and
Yeah,
shit like that.
Extends?
yeah,
Yeah, that's one that's like at Walgreens.
Extends is a dick pill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or supposed to be.
Oh my goodness. I am so out the loop.
Yep. That one's full of like, it's like horny goat weed and
Yeah.
all sorts of shit. It doesn't have like those medicines in it.
You guys remember when they used to have Spanish fly
yeah.
as some kind of thing? That never worked, did it?
I don't know.
I remember that. Like, all I know
They
is,
still got it if you go to the right truck stop.
all I know is you're supposed to like give it to some woman and she's supposed to get super horny or some shit like that. Ain't that what it was for?
I think so. Yeah.
Aphrodisiac.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had the balls to try something like that anyway. Like just to dope up a girl to see if she gets horny. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
that'll work.
No.
Well, yeah, I was always curious to know Spanish fly. Like, probably a bunch of horny chicks out there.
Was it like a pill or something? Or
I don't know what it was. I just remember saying, was it liquid pill?
I think it's. I don't know actually.
I feel like the only reference I know is Cosby or something.
Yeah, Bill Cosby did a bit about it.
yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and then it came back to not be.
Haunt him a little.
Whoops. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Spanish fly.
Yeah, because is there like I guess like a consumer product for women to be horny? Like a Viagra for ladies or
Well,
something?
I think Viagra was originally for heart disease in women, and then they discovered that it made men's dicks very hard because it's all about blood flow or whatever. And
I wonder if a lady would take it, if she would get a little.
I think there's
Flushed.
probably something. I don't know. I'm sure something.
Sarah,
exists.
we have something we need you to try.
Experiment time.
Sarah, eat this blue chew. Tell us what happens. Do you feel horny? Now that's a science experiment.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's make it happen. Yeah, blue
Doesn't
pill.
have to be Sarah.
It does.
Correction.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you,
Pop
got,
over, give Joe Ellen a dick pill and see what happens.
if you got a blue dick pill, yeah, hook me up. I don't know if I should be saying this on camera. I want to see what it's like.
I
It
want to
won't fuck
find
with my
out.
heart though, will
Yeah.
it? It doesn't fuck with your heart.
I think
I don't want to die because I want to see if my dick looks like super.
I mean, I almost
hard.
died. There's a whole. I didn't want to, but those trucker dick pills, I took way too many of them one time, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna die for like 2.5 days.
What?
Yeah,
Why'd you take so many?
Because I was drinking and I didn't think it was working, and then it was working, and
Then it really worked.
Then it really worked. Then I was just, jacking off for 2 days, trying not to die with a super hard dick.
Oh my goodness!
It's a classic total tale.
Yeah, like a day and a half. But yeah,
I didn't think I would ever get another toaster, and finally got one.
yeah.
That's a classic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did it start going down? After the third day or something?
It was like a day and a half.
That's crazy, though.
And I did. I was like, I fucked up because I'm
Yeah.
like,
We really thought he was probably going to die.
yeah,
You gonna die because your dick wouldn't go down, or
because my
your
heart.
Yeah. His heart was going like crazy.
But this was the over the counter stuff.
Yeah.
That's specifically.
Okay, I changed my mind. I don't want the blue pill.
Well, you can take a prescription.
Yeah, no,
one.
yeah. The Blue Chew is like a prescription.
Yeah.
I got to break you off a little something.
Oh my goodness.
Hypothetical.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be just my look for me to take it. My wife's like, yeah, I'm not in the mood. Like, fuck. God damn it.
That happens sometimes. It's kind of interesting, though, because it's one of those things where, like, when I take it, it's not like all of a sudden your dick's just hard. You still have to be, like, turned on. It's just it's like you'll go from 0 to 60 in like 0.5 seconds versus like 2 seconds, you know? And then once it's there until the big finale.
What? So
Yeah.
you telling me you take the pill and it just don't work as much? You still got to do some work yourself?
No, not that you do some work yourself, just more that I'm just telling you that
You're gonna have a hard on until you jizz.
But you said when you take it, it's not like it just pops up. You still got to be aroused and like into some
which
shit.
I think,
Danny doesn't.
yeah,
Even now.
maybe Danny would be a different story, but more just I think it's a benefit that, like, say you took it like before dinner or something like that. You're not gonna be sitting at dinner with a hard dick, is what I'm saying.
Huh.
It's more like
If you think about titties, then would it turn on?
definitely.
And now you're sitting there with a hard dick.
Yeah,
so
correct.
You at least got to get your
The
mind
hardest
going.
dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you get that stimulation somehow.
But
So
it's not like you could take and then start doing math and just watch
Yeah.
TV and it just.
you might feel like a little flushed or something like that, but yeah, you won't just instantly have like a tent in your pants, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Which is kind of nice because you don't want to be like leaving dinner with a hard dick already or something. Walking out. Don't mind me. That was just a really good meal.
That's like those. They got those comedy things on where they love doing reaction pranks. So a dude walks around like a city with like, of course, a fake dick or something, just poking through some sweatpants and asking people for directions. And people are like, what the fuck?
yeah,
like,
right.
Your dick is hard. But they give them directions and you always see them looking weird, the eyes and stuff. So, the hard dick guy.
Nice.
That's right up there with Bootyman.
Bootyman. Let me forget. I got to send you the Bootyman and I send you the hard dick guy who does the pranks with asks for directions. I watch a lot of fucking TikTok and reels. I got some favorites.
Yeah.
So,
All right, folks. I think that's a pretty darn good podcast right there. We went pretty long too. Damn.
yeah,
Goddamn. We got any plugs for any shows coming up, Danny?
hundreds of hours. Yeah, I got a few shows coming up in February. Want to be at the Loft in Waterloo. With Dave Grant and Matthew Jacobson and another kid. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Then later on, I think be having another show in Ames with Jessica Verba.
Oh, yeah.
Who's doing like a battle. I can't remember the name of the place. It starts with an A. And then another thing over in Rathburn, somewhere, Lake Iowa.
Lake Rathbun?
Yeah, like
What is
that,
it?
then.
Rathbun.
Yeah.
That's
You
over
guys
by
been
my
there before?
hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So over there a show, and then of course the big one that be coming up in March will be open bar special.
Nice.
That I'll be recording because I know Billy did his and got it all out. So I'm looking forward to
That's cool.
doing that. So
And is that something where like you have to pay them for the footage or anything, or is it just like
I get paid. I got a contract, baby. Let's go.
Nice.
that's awesome?
No, it was a pretty cool deal. I know I've said this before, and I tell you again, tell anybody out there. I'm not big on the festivals because I don't know how to pick them and which ones are good, bad, blah blah blah. But the one over in Colorado Springs that Looney's Comedy Corner is a legit one.
Okay.
That's ran out there, and it was really fun, entertaining. Tyler Wash was out there.
Okay.
It was really good and got something out of it, which is a chance to do a special at the open bar. Met a lot of cool people, got some other connection that shows. So I think that's what people want to do festival for anyway. But that one really worked. Now, granted, it might be more, but that's the one I can vouch for because I know have firsthand experience. So if you ever get the chance, it comes up next year, get in that shit. It's well worth it.
You say it led to the open bar special?
Yeah, because the winners of the things got a chance to do an open bar special.
Oh,
I think he's based out of Colorado. So yeah,
That's what's
Nice.
up.
yeah. So yeah, get in that shit, dude. Do it. It's fun. I love it. I go back out there with you. So if you do it at the right time, fucking, we can carpool out in that bitch. Let's go.
What about you, T?
I got nothing.
Venmo at Tobo.
Yeah. What do I got? My no sleep in June.
July.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
I look forward to me and Toad getting together, fucking doing like a Danny and Toad fucking comedy bit.
One of these
do it.
days.
God damn it! Stop putting me off.
I'm putting everything off.
Anything back there for you, Sam? Any shows?
I will also be on the Rathbun show with Danny.
Nice. I think I'm on that
I think
show
it's
too.
February 27th. I've got a lot of stuff in February. I'm all around the state of Iowa.
shit.
Nice. Danny T. Well, I'm trying to think what your Insta's and.
Oh, Danny T comedy, baby.
All right, you should be able
Danny
to track
T
it down.
comedy.
And patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. Great way to support the podcast.
Oh, can I throw one more thing out there?
Go ahead.
Hey, we also do sketches. It's called the M Sketch Group. Midwest movie making magic, baby.
Like,
That's right. Yeah, it's like you watch, you go, I like that.
Nice.
That's my hope. So hey, we're trying to get that going. So always get a chance to check it out. We only got a Facebook page, but hey, we got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we got the support of No Sleep. So
That's right.
That's a
Got
big
the plug.
Nice.
Toll and I will be in the future prison sketch.
Yeah, with the Bootyman.
Yeah. We'll be making toilet wine and Doritos.
He just looks at
pizza.
me and keeps walking.
Yeah. You never know. He might be his speed. And yeah, I think that's Black Hat Ice Cream, of course.
Of course. And AC's feeling sick tonight.
Yeah.
So.
So
Feel better, bitch.
and with that, all that said, I've been AJ Simmons, No Sleep the Podcast.
Ooh,
Thank you for
Tom
your time.
McGrain also over here.
I'm Danny T, filling in for the Alex Carter, king of the ice cream.
Yes, sir. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.